Well, happy birthday, America. Welcome all of you to SUPRS Live. It's time for our first feature of the night. 35 laps on tap here at Oswego Speedway, and this is the way that we're going to line them up at Oswego for the first of two twin 35-lap features using the rFactor gaming platform with a mod and track built in-house. On the pole from Goshen, Indiana, and the RW Woodworking B&G Racing Photos number 25, it's Bob Gangwer. Next door to him, a two-time winner of the Twin 35s from Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, in the CPR Motorsports number 55, it's Steady Steve Callahan. Callahan in the 55 starts outside row number 1. Inside row number 2. From Carrollton, Ohio, driving the CPR Motorsports Icings on Top number 41. We just heard from him a little bit ago in the broadcast booth. Won last week. He's got a good shot at winning his first ever Twin 35. It's Keith. Put one on you, Powell. Powell in the Mayfield Missile starts inside of row 2. Now keep your eyes on the driver from Mexico, New York that starts outside of row number 2. He drives the Disturbed Motorsports number 61, and he has been fast. Fireman by trade, and he's fast to put out the fires and fast on the racetrack. It's Derek Backus, D-Rock in the 61, starting 4th tonight. Inside of row number 3, in the Walker's Cleaner and Tuxedos number 38, it's Backus's teammate at Disturbed Motorsports, driving the car from Mexico, New York. The driver from Mexico, New York. The car has two, I suppose, unless he's keeping it somewhere else. His virtual Supermodified might be stored in Oswego. It's Kyle the Cobra Clark. Clark in the 38. The guy that might know where that car is stored is the guy that's helped this driver from Mexico out a lot, and he starts outside of row number 3 in 6th starting position. Your current point leader and your current SUPRS Goldcrest non-wing Supermodified champion from Pulaski, New York. The number 35 of Rocket, Rob Warren. Rob Warren starts in 6th. Moving out to the inside of the final row, it's a couple of teammates actually in the last row. Driving the number 42, Galper Titanium Roadster, sponsored by Wholesale Diamond Exchange and the Michigan Hill Gang. It's Carl Banzai Becker. Becker starts 7th, rounding out the field. A winner of the Twin 35s way back in 2006. He's looking to turn his season around here tonight in the Kenowa Auto Supply. Number 10, Michigan Hill Gang member, Gary Muttley Waldron. Waldron starts 8th. 35 laps on tap, ready to go here at Oswego Speedway. And the drivers being called to their cars for the first 35-lapper. So the first Twin 35 rolling off. Last year, this thing went to green to checker. Last week, every race of the night went green to checker, and the heat races have gone green to checker tonight. Can they keep it going? It's Gangwer and Callahan on the front row. Then it's Powell and Backus, Clark, Warren, Becker, Waldron. 8 cars, sun setting over turn 1 at Oswego Speedway, and the green flag flies. Go. It's Independence Day Twin 35, Feature 1, underway here at Oswego. Callahan with a good jump on the start. Cars look a little bit loose out there. Warren with trouble.
All right, yellow flag.
And the caution flag flies as Rob Warren has issues. And the officials now saying that it was not a clean start. It was not a clean start. And also caution out drivers spinning early in the race. Rob Warren. So we'll try this one again. That's the one restart now. So officials not happy with the start by Gangwer and Callahan. They'll try it again. Drivers told to keep it at 50 miles an hour. Do not accelerate until the go line out of turn 4. So here we go again. Pace car's in. Green flag flies. That looks a little bit better up front. Side by side through turn 1 and 2. Gangwer and Callahan. Powell up to second now, past his teammate. Powell wants to go to the front. Gang, we're awful loose. And Powell takes the lead on lap number 2 and turn 3. Gangwer tucks back in. Separates the teammates. Backus trying to get around Callahan for third place. And he gets it. Derek Backus marching to the front now. Backus, Callahan, Clark, Warren, Waldron. Top 2 still Powell and Gangwer's. Powell stretching it out. Gangwer battling a horribly loose race car. Powell stretching the lead out now at over a second, looking like he did last week. Ten laps in. It's Powell, Gangwer, Backus, Callahan hanging on. Gangwer about loses it. He better hang on out there. Here comes Backus on the attack. Backus to the inside again. We're out of 2. Side by side through 3 and 4. Here they come. Backus with a good pass. And now Callahan tucks it in as well. Hey, here comes Clark and Warren. Gang, we're going backwards. Backus now sets his sights on Powell to try to chase him down. We're at the halfway point of this 35 lapper. And there are some evil handling race cars out there. Oh, Warren gets into Clark. Gang, we're nowhere to go. And a caution flag flies on lap 18. So a little bit of confusion there as to who goes where. Looks like it's squared away now. So this is changes things up. That is not what Keith Powell wanted to say. Or see out there.
Green flag, go, 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 go.
Green flag flies. We're racing again at Oswego. Up front, Powell gets a good restart. And he's pulled away from Backus. Now we'll see if Backus has anything once he gets some tire heat. A good battle at the back. Waldron, Clark, Warren, Gangwer. These guys are fighting tooth and nail for 5th position. Waldron doing a good job out there holding off Kyle Clark. Warren trying to salvage some points here in this first race. Because, boy, if Powell wins this one, this is really going to change things up. Derek Back is going to try to change that, though. We're down to 10 laps to go. Next time by the stripe. Back is trying to get around Powell. Well, Warren with a nice move to the outside of Clark. Trying to pick up 6th position. Rob Warren still working the outside of Kyle Clark. Five to go. Keith Powell with a 5-car length lead. He's looking pretty good right now. Wow, Clark and Warren banging wheels and Nerf bars through turn 1, out of turn 2. Keep your eyes on the battle for 6th. Now here comes Clark with 3 to go. Here comes Clark on Waldron to the inside in turn 3. This battle isn't over yet for 5th position. White flag out for Keith Powell in the Mayfield Missile. Warren throwing everything he can at it, so is Clark. Waldron trying to hold him off. Well, Clark goes to the outside, gets around Waldron as Waldron gets loose down the front stretch. Here comes Warren. Meanwhile, on the front stretch, it's Keith Powell, your winner. Derek Backus in for 2nd. 3rd place goes to Steve Callahan. 4th for and boy, that'll be a happy Keith Powell out there. His first Twin 35 win in all the years that he's been racing. He's never done it. 12 minutes, 39 seconds, even with a caution. Pretty quick race out there for sure. So Keith Powell, your winner. Let's see if we can grab Keith and get a quick word